chief guest, right honorable officials of the state of Nepal, excellencies from the diplomatic corps, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am glad and thankful to welcome you all at the reception on the occasion of the National Day of Russia. This day manifests the continuity of the Russian statehood spanning more than 1,000 years, the patriotism and the cohesion of our nation, its rich and heroic history. Our heritage includes centuries of achievements in science and art. Mendeleev built the periodic table. Lobachevsky rewrote geometry. Pavlov figured out how reflexes work and received the Nobel Prize for it. Sergei Korolev put the first satellite into orbit. Then the first man, Yuri Gagarin, a name the world still Yuri Gagarin, the name whose the world is quite famous everywhere. Civil nuclear energy, television, radio, aviation, modern physics and healthcare cannot be imagined without the achievements of Russian scientists. Russian world-known writers Tolstoy, Gorky, Dostoevsky, Chekhov, and many others influenced millions of common people all over the world. Composers like Tchaikovsky, Stravinsky, Prokofiev, and are performed in the concert programs almost everywhere. And Russian ballet, of course, needs no introduction. Our respect for traditional values and cultural diversity enables the unity and harmony between hundreds of ethnic and religious groups living in Russia. In this dimension, as in many others, our country has a lot of common with Nepal, hundreds of flowers, the one garden. The experience of coexistence and solidarity helps Russia to maintain cordial relations with other peace-loving nations and shapes our vision of international relations. We constantly advocate the establishment of a just multipolar world order based on equal and indivisible security, respect for the cultural and civilizational identity of nations, and the sovereign right of every state to determine its own path of development. Nowadays, the transformation towards multipolarity is undeniable. Many centers of rapid economic growth have emerged and the world is being reshaped to have a eminent competitive real value. That's why they in fact resort to the neocolonial methods, unilateral restrictions and so-called sanctions, portraying themselves as garden and the rest of the world as jungles, sure to invite this garden, as the European Union High Representative for Foreign Affairs said once. Obviously, such disdain for global South and global majority lends to gunboat diplomacy and proxy wars. At the same time, when the world faces many challenges, from climate change and melting glaciers to economic crisis and disruption in the supply of fertilizers, grain and oil, Russia is firm in its belief in the multilateralism and equal dialogue. We are happy to see that most countries, including Nepal, with its long tradition of balanced diplomacy, share this approach. One of the important pillars of such movement is the initiative of the Greater Eurasian Partnership. It is supposed to link regional needs without exceptions. Of course, BRICS and Shanghai Cooperation Organization are equally crucial to develop the architecture of political, economic, financial development, social and security cooperation, and of the Asian countries and the global South in general. Indeed, the interaction with these platforms could bring multiple benefits for Nepal in particular. Many constructive ideas are also arising now within the Asian cooperation dialogue. We are deeply grateful to our partners among the international community who support such collaboration, and to our friends in Nepal who see it as an opportunity. As for bilateral ties between Russia and Nepal, this year is very special to us, as on the upcoming 20th of July, we will mark the 70th anniversary not only of diplomatic relations, but of traditional and time-tested friendship based on goodwill, mutual respect, and people-to-people contacts. Nepal's cordial attitude, sovereign foreign policy, rooted in non-alignment, and principles of Panchashila is something that Russia has always valued. We also look optimistically at the prospects of mutual partnership, economic cooperation, in particular in hydropower, IT, agro-industry, pharmaceuticals and biotechnology, transport, infrastructure including railways, tourism, as well as humanitarian contacts should be the backbone of it. At this point, my remarks come to an end, but I am sure that our friendship, I trust, does not. Neither does this event, as we have prepared a special cultural program for available guests. And here I would like to especially praise the contribution of a representative of the Russian Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Nepal and Mumbai, Mr. Vladislav Dmitriev, is presented here, who spared no efforts to make the performance happen while tirelessly promoting the economic collaboration between our countries. And in the end of my speech, I would like to humbly invite our chief guest to the stage to propose a toast. Gostii keli ham je glas